ready for some 2021 fantasy football advice from the Duff Pick'em Allstars.
Go ahead. Go, you do your thing, and I'll do my thing right now, Mr. Skinnnns.
Do it.
Welcome to the Duff Pick'em Allstars. We're cool people that talk about fantasy football. See the cool guys up there? Brothers, the Commish and Grody? They're cool. Icehouse down below me, Skinnnns and Scriptum. They're also cool. I'm your host, the Orange Peanut. We're going to go into this in a nice, smooth, relaxing way. I'm hoping that I'm able to edit this video later and put our actual intro music in. That's possible with there. We're here to give you all fantasy football advice you may very much like to apply to your team, or come back to this years later and go, what the hell were they thinking with that? Which only happens really for some of us. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about what happened last week with our Pro Pick'em. I bring that on the screen here. There it is. No, that's not. That's our League Pick'em. That's really what we want to look at is Blavender's team, because Blavender's team is really just like the main thing to be able to look at. Let's look instead at some real stats with this. With stats from the Commish, Yo-Yo Commish, can you talk about the madness of last week?
Well, Grody and myself tied at 66 points for the week, followed by you with 61, Boss with 60, Stan with 55, Tony with 52, and while Tommy put in 0 picks, I'm still going to say Eric brought up the rear with 27, because who knows, had Tommy made any picks, had he probably could have thrown darts with his eyes closed and made better picks than Eric.
Damn.
A rough week. It was a rough week.
I mean, what were you thinking? Clearly you weren't. We all got Cincinnati wrong, as none of us thought that Cleveland had a hope in hell. But hey, when you take out your trash, Odell Beckham Jr., you tend to do better.
Shots fired.
Let's see. Stan, you were the only one who got Denver right. JV, you were the only one who got Jacksonville right.
Yes!
Dan, you were also the only one who got Philadelphia and San Francisco wrong.
There's a wah right there. Yeah.
Sadly, none of us. Sadly, there was no unanimous. We all got one right. I blame Stan in 2 categories. and sadly no one else, because there was no one else that stood out for making the one wrong pick. As far as favorites versus underdogs, we had 2, 4, 5 favorites versus 2, 4, 6, 9 underdog picks, so a little bit heavy on the underdog picks last week.
Yeah, I also want to make a mention of Chicago Bears Pittsburgh game in terms of the stats that are on this page. Going into this, Grody actually had the lead with 66 points, the Commish behind at 60, but both of them had scored the same number of wins of games for that week. So both of them had 6 games that they had picked correctly with there. But with the Bears, not only did the Commish tie Grody for the picks that were there, but on top of that, gave him that one extra victory to seal the Commish for the win by statistics with the win for the week with there. Let's raise our glasses up for the cheers to the victory for both the Commish and a close second place for Grody there. Well done, gents. Well done.
The double tie.
Indeed,
Yeah,
well done.
I was like maybe 30 minutes before the Bears game, after the craziness of the week and Jacksonville doing what they did, I thought to myself, maybe I should pick the Bears. And then when I heard that frickin' for the last 18 years that Pittsburgh has not lost on Monday night, I was like, okay, I can't change my pick.
Yep. Yeah.
And I was wrong. Yeah, so.
Wait, they lost for the first time in 18 years on Monday night?
No, the Steelers won.
Oh, okay, good.
I was wrong because the Bears covered. It was a 6.5 point spread.
Gotcha.
We are going to start this off, though. The Commish got 2 picks for the week here. For the first of his picks, we've got Indianapolis against Jacksonville, which just sounds like a great game to watch. Commish, tell us why it's a great game.
Thrilling. I actually decided the 2 picks that I had were the two of the biggest spreads, because I thought they'd be fun. to look into a little bit, but sadly I didn't get to look into it as much as I wanted to. But as far as that goes, Jacksonville and Indianapolis have met each other 40 times, with Indianapolis, leading the series 25-15. Although in more recent years, let's see, Jacksonville has won, 2, 4, 6, 7 out of the last 11 games, 8 out of the last 12. But prior to that had lost, 2, 4, 6 straight. So, and given how well Jacksonville played against Buffalo last weekend, I don't have a tremendous amount of hope that they would win the game, because let's be honest, it's their second win this season, but their second win in the last 21 games. But I think they could keep it close within 10.5. It's a divisional matchup, and it's something that Jacksonville, while Indianapolis hasn't exactly been one of the greatest teams in the last few seasons, leading to there's a little bit of a back and forth, if you will. I will put my 2 points on Jacksonville.
Ooh, 2 points on Jacksonville. Goes the commission. Excellent pick there. Grody, do you agree with that pick?
Yeah, I do. It's a big spread to cover. I mean, obviously, definitely Jacksonville shocked a lot of people. And, yeah, like I said, I don't think they could win. I mean, definitely, I think they could keep it close. So I got Jacksonville for a deuce as well.
Another deuce. Everyone's dropping deuces on Jacksonville. Now, I look at this game in all seriousness. The stats that were being provided yesterday. Who sacked Josh Allen last week?
Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah, Josh. Didn't someone recover a fumble from Josh Allen?
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Oh, that was Josh Allen. It was just Josh Allen. It's all over the place. He might be the latest and greatest Miles Jack.
Don't forget, Josh Allen intercepted Josh Allen.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
This guy's everywhere. Really. Josh Allen covering the field. He might be the next Miles Jack, but until Miles Jack stops being Miles Jack, I'm going to have to go with Miles Jack. With Jacksonville, a pick for me. We are going max points on
Miles Jack. Yeah.
Almost makes me want to change my pick.
I don't got the do thing with it on there. No,
I don't have any of that.
Oh, that's okay. All right. Well, what do you have for this pick, Icehouse? What do you have down there?
I will take Indy for 6.
Whoa, contrarian that one there. Right. Skinnnns, your thoughts?
I heard a fun stat that said Buffalo has played shit football for their last 10 quarters.
Stole your contrarian move there. Oh, really?
And still, you still think even you're playing Jacksonville, you should be fine. But I don't know. Jacksonville, either way, they took it to the Bills and they won. So they won their fucking Super Bowl for the year. They are done. They partied this last week. They are taking it easy. They're on an easy street. Now they got to travel to the Midwest, to a cold. I know it's not cold in the stadium, but they're going to be dealing with cold weather in freaking Indiana. Like, they're done. They shot their wad last week. It's time to party and just go on cruise control. So 12 points on Indy.
Wow, man. Wow. 12 points on Indianapolis there. He joins the contrarian squad with their load. Scriptum, who do you shoot your load for? Jacksonville or Indianapolis?
I directly oppose what Skinnnns says, which is why I'm only putting 3 points on Indianapolis.
Oh, solid split right there.
I don't want him to change his vote.
I got you.
Contrarian. It's contrarian.
Contrarians with it there. I see it there. Yeah, the Skinnnns system may come through again, but we shall see. Speaking of systems here, Grody with an excellent win all throughout the week with it there, just with that last minute embraced by the commission.
Forgot boss.
And win with the statistics with it there. Grody, you chose.
Forgot boss.
What?
No, I chimed in on this last one.
Yeah, on the last one, yeah. I have
okay.
Indianapolis as pick for that one.
I got Indy for 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grody, though, we've got you Cleveland and New England. Tell us some
Oh,
stats,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah, so they've met a total of 25 times. Browns leading the series 13-12.
What?
Many of you might know that Bill Belichick comes from Cleveland. He started in Cleveland. For a long time, he used them as a farm system. You know, he would allow them to draft people number 1 overall. They wouldn't do so well. They would leave and join New England and do really well there. There is big talks that the Patriots are actually one of the teams in on garbage Odell Beckham Jr. I really hope they don't do it because I have New England winning this game. I have 14 points on them because I feel like after such a dominating win against the Bengals and then losing Chubb to COVID, it's kind of hurt their running game because they also lost Felton, their third string running back, to COVID as well. So they only have one running back right now, which he did good when I think it was Deontay Johnson, or no, not but Johnson is the guy's last name. He did really well when he had to play last time. But yeah, I got 14 points on the New England Patriots beating the Browns.
Wow.
Even the series 13-13.
Wow. Is that max points right there?
Yes, sir.
Wow. That's how it's done with that. That's actually incredible. I did not know that Felton also has COVID. Makes me wonder if it's one of those, like, the entire running back squad or something like that. I don't know. That's really good information. Gosh. And it's at New England. I really think that Cleveland could really do a thing, but with all the stuff that New England really has going for them at home with their... Yeah, I got to think that Big Mac Jones has got to have something up his sleeve along with Coach Belichick. I'm going to put 9 points on New England myself. The Icehouse? What about you? What are your thoughts?
I'm only putting 2 on Cleveland.
You dropping a Cleveland steamer.
I'm dropping a Cleveland steamer on Cleveland.
Wow.
I just don't know that there's enough. I mean, there's a lot they can go in this game. I don't know. Like New England's running backs, are questionable. Damian Harris is. So I mean, there's a whole lot of God knows what the hell's going to happen in this game. So I'm just not interested. So Cleveland steamer for me.
Cleveland steamer. Skinnnns, are you going to do something with a Cleveland steamer yourself?
Is Hunt coming back?
I think so.
I didn't know. Okay. Wow, who do they have going then? Chubb.
Dearness Johnson.
Dearness. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
He's not the worst, but he's nothing better than New England has. I don't know. Kind of like Chris said. I'm trying to check weather right now. It looks like no wind. 30s. It's in the 30s. No wind. I feel like Mayfield can air it out more than Mac Jones.
Hey, you better watch it. Mac Jones will break your ankle.
Yeah, he will. So, I'm going to put it on Cleveland for 5.
For 5, he says. All right. Scriptum, your thoughts?
I am going to put 1 point on not Cleveland.
There's the call with it there. Well done, soundboard man. The new soundboard man. As of right now. Not 1 point.
40,
1 point on
45 point over under on the game, by the way.
Really?
What?
That's interesting.
45?
Yeah.
We're interested in the Commish's pick for this one. What do you got there, Commish?
Because it is the lowest spread of the week, I do have 14 points on the game, and I think I'm leaning more towards Cleveland than I am New England.
Oh! That's the definite one with it there. I like it. Is he leaning more? Is he going for it, though? Is he going to go?
Oh, yeah, I picked Cleveland.
He
Yeah.
does. He picks Cleveland.
Oh!
Well, I think if it's going to be, quote unquote, a shootout, if the weather stays fine, Baker Mayfield has the edge over Mac Jones.
The weather stays fine. That's why I'm going to win. That weather plays a factor in Foxborough. It really.
So if it's snowing, I'll change my pick to New England. But if it's not snowing, it's staying. Cleveland.
Recently watched the highlights of that game in Philadelphia a while back when Detroit came to Philadelphia, and it was just blizzarding the whole first half of that game. Like you couldn't see anything. This is like in the Megatron era. with that. But we don't need to talk about snow quite just yet. My turn. All right, so I picked the Chargers hosting the Vikings. This has got to be what I think is one of the most boring histories I think I've ever read. Prior to 2019, neither of these teams had held a streak in beating each other. It was literally a win-loss, win-loss, win-loss going over and over again, spread over 12 games. I think since the 1971. Only in December of 2019 did the Vikings break that thing by actually winning 2 games in a row against them. So very, very boring in terms of the overall history and 13 times that these two teams have met. There are injuries galore on both of the defenses, specifically, very specifically with Patrick Peterson on Minnesota. That's just an open. That's just going to be targets galore. Austin Eckler might legitimately get a sufficiently larger number of targets, and there just might be a lot of throws that are going to get made within this game. With kind of a problem with that a little bit on the offense, as there's going to be a couple of injuries happening with it there. I know Keenan Allen still reporting it as kind of questionable. He's missed a little bit. Justin Jackson still reporting it a little bit as questionable, but he's not a major factor in the throw game with there. The other problem is the Chargers defense has been really bad against the run and has also been really bad on sacks. The Minnesota Vikings have on the year 28 sacks as of right now. The Chargers only 14. This is going to give a chance for Kirk Cousins to be able to launch the ball a couple of times, make Justin Jefferson kind of a juicy pick for this one. But I think like the Chargers have what I think is a very weak run defense, and so you introduce Dalvin Cook into there, and I think he's going to kind of eat this up. Yeah, I think this game has got a high point percentage going for it. I thought I pulled up the over-under at some point here, but I'm actually not seeing it in my tab, so I may have actually passed over it by accident. Where's the money line? Over-under is 51.5 as of right now, so that's interesting, in fact. Currently, you've got 72% of people picking the Chargers over the 28% picking Minnesota. Average confidence spread over the 6.5 for the Chargers, 5.2 for Minnesota. Interesting enough, also, the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Raiders, and who else is out there? Denver. They all have 5 wins in their division. It's a close, very close division for them. Meanwhile, the 3-5 Vikings are trying desperately hard to get any inch into second over the Bears and Detroit in our division as of right now, trying to stop the Packers at any and all cost. But it's very close in the season or in the division for Chargers. So that all being said, with the point total not moving at all at 2.5, I will be putting 11 points on the Chargers to win at home for this. Trying to get revenge for that streak, trying to break the streak. Can't believe there's a streak. Icehouse, can you believe there's a streak?
In your underwear?
Nah, I walked right into that one. Right into that.
Everybody loves a poop joke.
Yeah, that's true.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Well done there. Well done. So what are your thoughts for this, Icehouse?
About what?
The Chargers.
Los Angeles versus Minnesota. Jesus.
Oh,
Even Eric's paying attention.
Come on.
Still going on about this.
Yeah, he went on and on about it for
I mean,
quite a
like,
while.
geez, they went up and took a fucking piss and he's still going on.
I think you had a good breakdown, JV.
I was having fun with some stats there. Come on.
All right, I'll just take one on the Chargers because I don't even care. I missed the whole shebang.
All right. Someone else who was paying attention. Skinns, give me an.
Oh, I'm gonna follow you. I like the Chargers. Minnesota's been very underwhelming all year. And then last week they finally had a freaking good old game against Baltimore, and then they still lost in overtime.
Yep.
I mean, when you're underachieving all year and then you finally go up against a good team and you take them to overtime and then you lose again. I mean, where's your morale at? I mean, it's got to be in the fucking dumps. So, I mean, you got Kirk Cousins leading you, and you're in the dumps. Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna freaking go take a dump and lose to the Chargers? Chargers for 13.
Chargers for 13. Skinnnns going strong on the Chargers. What about Scriptum? What does your system say?
The system. Okay, well, let's check the system.
Oh, here we go. Eric's rolling.
Chance that
I'm in.
Los Angeles is going to win this. I'm putting 9 points on that motherfucker.
Wow, everyone's going Chargers so far. The system speaks. Commish, what about you?
Yeah, I got 11 points on the Chargers. I will say Minnesota is going to be distracted by the fact that Dalvin Cook is most likely going to be suspended.
Oh, no kidding. Why is that?
Sounds like it's the other way.
He's
don't
being
think so.
he's being sued.
It's a civil suit, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
It
but
sounds like it's
domestic-
a very big he said, she said, and
I
usually leave it open to whatever.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
what
they're
I-
going to look into it, but like the NFL hasn't said anything, but it's still a distraction. It doesn't
Well, I think
matter.
it's
It's
Yeah,
still,
oh yeah. On top of them being losers all year, it's just like, oh, here's another thing.
Oh my gosh. His backup has a great name. His backup is Jake Funk.
Get
of that
funk.
Jake Funk. Get on.
I think with all that in mind, yeah, the Chargers are the pick.
Chargers are the pick. Grody, everyone's picking Chargers. Do you have an electric pick for yourself?
Yeah, I got to pick the Chargers. I got 13 points on them. Minnesota tends to play up to their competition, or I should say down to their competition. They play at the level that they are, so they can play well in the game. And I mean, they lost last week on a field goal. I mean, 2.5 point spread. Yeah, give me the Chargers all day, because even if they win on a field goal, you're winning.
I like it a lot. Sparky, my dog, appreciates all of these picks. By the way.
Woo! Go Sparky.
Go Sparky. Icehouse. Classic Icehouse. Decides to go KC against the LAV. Lay it on us ASAP.
Oh, man. Do not bet on Kansas City. It does not end well. They're horrible against the spread. Yeah, so anyway, I did find out the Raiders have gone, they went over in the last 5 of 5 and over in the last 7 of 8 at home. So, I mean, and the Chiefs, meanwhile, are 1-4 against the spread. And I think that I've been hearing the same refrain about KC being bad against the spread. So it's like, yeah, I want none of that, especially this year of all years. Like, KC is not KC of last year. So yes, I'm going max points on the Raiders.
Max points on the
2.5. That's like amazing value in my mind.
Oh cow, that's pretty big. Out of curiosity, as a closet Chiefs fan, Icehouse, where do you think the Chiefs are currently going wrong the most?
Jesus. I think they have some problems at running back.
Really?
Mainly, it's like, well, last year Le'Veon Bell came in and he took the ball out of the backfield. Meanwhile, CEH is injured this year. So Mahomes doesn't have anybody to check down to. And so it's like, okay, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say, because when you have guys like Kelsey and Hill, I don't know what the fuck else you can,
Fair.
Has the rest of the league caught up with them?
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah, I mean, well, I think part of it too is that ankle injury that Mahomes was dealing with last year. Maybe he's just not the same Mahomes anymore. I don't know. It's hard to say, but it's not looking good.
Just curious with that one there. With the next curiousness going to Skinnnns, what are your thoughts about KC and the LAV?
Skinnnns, we can't hear you.
I know. I didn't know where to start.
I'm
But-
thinking.
I don't like it. I think where KC's going wrong is Mahomes Mahomes all of a sudden just like has gone past. He's not doing short plays anymore. He's going deep on all this stuff. He's trying to win the game on one throw all the freaking time.
Yeah.
You gotta feel like and I've also heard they are absolutely terrible against the spread every week. It's been happening.
Yes.
But I feel like this is the week that they turn it around, look at themselves, and say, "Hey, we've been doing shit wrong all season. It's week 10 for God's sakes. Let's take a step back. Andy Reid is not a dumb coach. We know this opponent. It's a primetime game. Let's get shit straight." So I'm bucking all the trends, and I'm gonna put 11 on KC.
11 on KC. Wow.
And if they don't freaking do this, then I just don't know what the fuck they're gonna do to fix their shit.
Would Andy Reid being in a KFC commercial do it?
I will buy more KFC if that happens.
I think I would too. I think
Wait, who's in a KFC commercial?
No, if Andy Reid went into a KFC commercial, I'm pretty sure I'd buy a KFC right then and there.
Is somebody in a KFC commercial? What happened?
No. Scriptum, would you like to give us your KFC interest in this game?
Well, that is a powerful argument that Stan made. So powerful that I'm going Kansas City for 6 points.
Wow.
That's right. I want you to doubt yourself, Stan. That's my strength.
He
I
is
want you to question every choice.
That's right. I thought I had a backer, but then I realized it was Eric.
There is some offense in the conspiracy.
Let me throw something out there real quick. Eric, your two bets against, when I went against you last week with the Vikings and the Bears.
Yeah.
Against the spread, you lost both of those.
That's fine.
Thanks for those wins.
Hey, so long as Stan loses, that's what we're here for, right?
Why are we here for
Well,
that?
I was gonna bet against Stan, but I'm like, no, I can't bet against my Chiefs, man.
No.
Not money wise. I mean, points, I don't care about that. I'll make that up somewhere else. But money, I can't make that up, and I ain't rooting against the Chiefs.
What about the commish though? Do you root against the Chiefs here?
Yeah, in this instance, the way they've been playing all season, I got 13 points on Las Vegas.
Ooh.
There you go. Somebody on my side.
That's a big one with that.
Money's over
Grody,
there.
are you going down to Vegas to play some slots? No.
No.
I'm taking the Chiefs. I got 13.
Wow.
Or wait, not 13 points. Sorry, 11 points on the Chiefs. I think this is another
Oh, I was
game
about to say,
for them to correct themselves and get back onto their winning ways.
This is a split decision.
This is. It's come down to me. I'm going to put, Vegas did something smart. They got rid of John Gruden. 5 points on not John Gruden.
They lost
That's
to
the other
Bears.
thing. They've
The
been
Raiders
doing
were-
good without. They've been doing better without Gruden.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they lost to the Bears.
Yeah, get some of that Vegas points.
Indeed. We're coming down to the let's see. We just did Icehouse, and now it's Skinnnns. Skinnnns. So
right.
Skinnnns, you've got what appears to be on here: Seattle versus a big pile of stinky cheese.
Yes, there is a big pile of stinky cheese,
Tell us about
and
that.
that stinky cheese's name is Jordan Love.
Ooh.
Did anyone watch him play last week?
Yeah.
I don't want to
I
see it
mean-
again.
It wasn't great. He did better in the second half when
The entire game.
things were opened up a little bit more, but
The
it still
entire
wasn't
game,
great.
Like more of this, more of this Jordan Love, more of this Packers.
So it started out at Seahawks or -6 for the spread.
Oof.
Oh shit! I closed the tab. Hold on. We're looking at a 325 game. Okay. So Green Bay opened up at 6-point favorites. I guess we still don't know if Aaron Rodgers is starting yet, do we?
No.
I
No.
don't think so.
We won't know until Saturday.
I'm still thinking it might be Love, but either way, we do know Russell Wilson is going to be starting. So after opening up at 6-point favorites, it settled down to about a 4 or a 3.5 point favorite. Still the Packers though. I imagine if Rodgers is guaranteed, it'll come back up. either way, I think there's a good chance the Seahawks can win this thing outright. Fun fact, though, Seahawks was 1-2 against the spread with Russell Wilson, and then without him, they have been 3-0 with Geno Smith.
Ooh, with the pizza man.
But I think that's just Vegas, saying, or public bettors just saying, oh, it's Geno Smith, he's going to lose, whatever. So Vegas just had a low line and everyone bought it. But I think the Seahawks, with Geno or without Geno, if they're going up against Jordan Love, I think they're a straight up winner. So if you're going to give me the points, I'm game with that. The only thing the Packers have going for them is they held the Chiefs to 7 points last week. They can probably do that to a rusty Russell Wilson, possibly. But I don't see Jordan Love outscoring them. So either way, I feel like it's going to be a close game. And if you're going to give me Seattle and a field goal plus, if it changes more, I will take the 3 points. Give me Seattle for 8 points.
We're not giving you them. We're just letting you take them.
Yeah. The contrarian takes Seattle for 3 points. What about the system that Scriptum has made? What do you got down there, Scriptum?
This one is right on the edge. 51%. Razor's edge. I'm going with Green Bay. Unless Aaron Rodgers comes back, and then I'll put it on Seattle for 5 points.
Oh, a contrarian to the contrarian's contrarian perspective with it. Interesting.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, I know what he knows. He knows. Commish, what about you? He's got his
it's a tough one. Give me Seattle for 10.
10. Go with it there, Grody. What do you got?
I got Seattle for 9.
Seattle for 9 to it there. I like both your systems. Hey, Grody, what do you think of my Jordan Love impersonation?
My name is Jordan Love, and I love the fact that I'm playing back in Green Bay, and yeah.
Yeah, that's my Jordan Love impression right there.
At least his mom and sister will get some good seats if he plays in Green Bay.
Right? Okay.
Yeah,
Or mom and girlfriend. Sorry, they put him up in the nosebleeds.
Ooh.
that was funny as shit.
Oh,
actually.
6 points on Green Bay. They're playing in Lambeau. They're cheap in Lambeau. Cheap. Icehouse.
Give me 3 points on Green Bay. I think Rodgers will probably play, and yeah, it's just
Yeah, big icky is what that is. Big icky. And speaking of icky, oh no, it's not speaking of icky. We're going down to Scriptum. Scriptum per his text message to me.
What? I'm right here.
Per his yeah, you are right here.
Yeah. No, Kevin dropped out for a second.
Oh yeah, no, you're right there. Oh, you're right there.
Yeah, I'm over here now.
Scriptum,
so
can you hear us?
over here.
Can you hear us, Scriptum? Are you there? Are you
Here.
broadcasting? Are you there? All right. Scriptum.
I already said what I was gonna put on that.
But it's time for
Green
your
Bay for 5.
It's your game.
it's your
Oh,
game,
shit.
sir. You said in your text message very
Atlanta
specifically
Whoever.
Atlanta versus whoever.
Yes.
So
Which in this week is Dallas, John.
oh, he looked it up.
We're professional.
Give them
We're professional. So when it comes to Dallas versus Atlanta versus Dallas, the only thing you need to know about that game occurred on October 23rd in 1976. The Falcons recorded the third worst passing performance in NFL history. Quarterback Kim McQuillan and Scott Hunter combined for minus 39 passing yards, and averaged minus 1.1 yards per pass play, and lost 168 yards via sacks and penalties and etc. And I don't think they've ever recovered. Now, it's impossible to know who they were playing that day, but I think it was Dallas. That's why I am putting my money on where are they? Where is it? Okay, yeah, Dallas for 2 points.
He still used the system with there at the end too. Oh God.
Yeah. 42% chance that Atlanta can pull it out. I don't believe in them.
Interesting. Up to the Commish. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. What was the game again?
Atlanta
I forgot.
Dallas. Atlanta Dallas.
Was it played last year or 10,000 years ago?
10,000.
I'm gonna put 5 points on Atlanta.
5 points on Atlanta. Oh, I'll grow there. What about your thoughts on Atlanta?
I got 5 points on Dallas.
5 points on Dallas, right? Oh, y'all. All right. I'm looking at this. Actually, haven't looked at this yet. Where are they playing? They're playing in Dallas. Oh, we're going to Dallas. I'm going to dang old take a big old stinky deuce on Dallas. Is what I'm going to do. Icehouse.
13 on Dallas.
Wow. Really?
I know a thing. And
know
I'm
what-
not going to tell the rest of you.
What
So,
what
eat
what
it
do
down.
you know?
Yeah, what do you know?
What do you know?
Mind your
What do you
business.
know?
Yeah,
Tell us about
I'm
that.
sure it's something we'll never find out.
Yeah, definitely won't make favorites.
Never, ever. Next week you have
Don't
to tell
worry,
us.
I got a new system, all right? Let me fucking work out for it.
Oh,
Revision
version
8.
482.
Your system is having a new
Dallas is
system every year.
1,900 on noon game, so that's
I got a new system, and this is part of it. Dallas for 13, all right?
Oh, this makes me want to do Atlanta
So then
for
it's-
100.
Oh, dude,
so then it's not a stat that matters.
Oh no, I got stats, baby.
He's got stats. He's got a system.
No,
This system.
it's called crabs, boss. You have crabs.
Oh, is that what it is? God damn it! I thought those were stats.
Skins. What about you? Are you putting 100 on? Are you putting 100 on Atlanta, or do you trust that Icehouse knows something with the new system?
I 100% every week will say fuck Dallas. So but I got 4 in Atlanta.
Good. You take my system and shove it up your ass.
Well, if this system pans out, then I may actually start working it. But we'll see.
When you
next
see me
week
on
what-
top
what
next
happens.
week, y'all be like, "What's your system, boss?" And I'll be
I hope
like,
boss
"Oh."
I hope boss gets everything wrong and he just has none right.
I want to make sure that next week we do a stats analysis from the Commish. Hey, Commish,
Oh,
make a
okay.
note next week to determine if Icehouse is actually never, or has he ever been on top of any week this year?
No,
We
all
have
right. No,
a
let
stats
me-
analysis for sure, but this game 100% should be tracked. And then
Give me
Also,
my top
boss.
6 points. Like my
What's
top
that?
6 numbers are gonna be based on my new system.
in your new system, okay.
Yeah, so like my top 6
So
picks.
14
the rest, the
through-
bottom ones, that's whatever.
So when this system fails, then next week you have a new system. What's the new system going to be like?
Yeah.
So
I don't
your
know.
9 through 14 picks are what we need to look at.
Okay, yeah. These 9 through 14 on which you can put your money in.
Okay.
We're gonna test.
Here's what's gonna happen. For every one of those picks you get correct, I will do a shot during the next show.
Oh,
Wow.
that's gonna be
That
great.
doesn't hurt anyone.
So I'll do.
That's fine. I don't know, eat some popcorn. Like, what does that even mean?
No, I think. Well, Eric, you should double down too.
Oh no, I'm not doubling down.
I
on
got
that.
work in the morning.
I mean, I got to take shots of popcorn with that, but yeah. All right, so
But
Skin-
Eric, the
wait.
point of this is you won't be drinking any shots.
True.
I know, but I want you to drink more shots.
You peoples, you
Well,
peoples.
anyway,
Skins. Who are
Don't
you
worry
putting?
about-
Who
don't
are you
worry
putting
about
your
my
pick on,
system this
Skins?
week.
Who are you
You
putting your
guys
pick?
you can do whatever the hell you always do. That's fine.
Oh no, Skins. No, Skins. You already put your pick on,
What?
not Dallas. That's right. All right. We're coming down to the last match because Sippy didn't want to talk about Tampa Bay versus Washington. He wasn't here. We missed you, Sippy, by the way. We come back
missed
up
you.
to this week's winner, the Commish. Raise your glass again to the Commish for winning last week. Well done, Commish. Salute you. We respect you for running a good league. Commish chose. I love the Commish's choice here. This one. The Commish chose Jacksonville against Buffalo and the Buffalo train. Let's go, Buffalo. Tell us, Commish.
It's New York.
Jets.
Oh, New York Jets. I did New York.
The New York Buffaloes.
I had the J. I just had big old J. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's
The New
Buffalo.
York Jacksonville Jaguar Jets.
I did. Yeah, they're all the same garbage. But Buffalo. But tell us about Buffalo against whoever. The Jets.
Well, they've met a total of 121 times. Once was in the postseason. Currently, Buffalo leads the series
Just
65
one time?
Yeah, only one time in the postseason.
That's insane.
Let's see, when was that? That was, holy shit, that was a long time ago. 1981.
Those are two old teams too. That's
Buffalo
crazy.
won. Buffalo currently leads the series 65-56. They're currently favored by 13 whopping points over the New York Jets. As for favorite, this year on the season, Buffalo has been a favorite 7 times, and in those 7 games, they were the correct pick only 4 times. The Jets, on the other hand, have been an underdog all season long. They have never been a favorite, nor should they ever be. But as the underdog, they're 3-5 in terms of being the correct pick. Currently on the season, Buffalo is 2-2 away, so that doesn't bode well, whereas the Jets are only 2-1 at home. But Buffalo has the advantage as they're 2-0 in the division, and Jets are 0-2 in the division. Given that it is a 13-point spread and New York is tricky, they're shifty. They beat a Cincinnati team. I'm going to take my 1 point, my whopping 1 whole point on this game. And I've noticed that for all the previous games, save the Chargers, all my other picks have been underdogs, which means I got to start picking some favorites. I'm going to go Buffalo on this game for 1 whole point.
1 whole point on Buffalo with that. Excellent point choice with excellent stats with that, too. As usual, Commish, another salute to your excellent stats by the Commish. Love the stats by the Commish. Grody. What about your stats? What are your thoughts?
I think Josh Allen is pissed off that Josh Allen was not playing well last week. So Josh Allen is going to step his game up this week, and I've got 1 point as well, a whopping 1 point on the Buffalo Bills destroying the Jets.
I think this is why I actually looked and I wrote down Buffalo versus Jacksonville, because I think I may have started Buffalo versus Josh Allen for some reason. I think it may have legitimately been what I put for that.
Or Buffalo versus Miles Jack.
But this is in Buffalo versus. I just gotta fold my laundry real fast here. Let me just fold
Put this
up
away.
There we go. Gosh, gotta make sure it's nice and folded up there, real good. Man, this garbage team, I just gotta love them with it out there. Their fans are just so obnoxious. Right up my alley, really. 13 points. We're going to go 13. Gosh, 13-point spread. That's a lot. Lucky 7 on the Jets. Jets. Woo woo. Icehouse, it's your pick.
Now it's 11 points for Buffalo.
Oh, he's on the Let's Go Buffalo train. Gosh, got to pull. The hat's trying to. Oh my gosh, I can think all of a sudden. Take the hat off, and all of a sudden I've got the ability to use my mind. All right. He's on the Buffalo train with it there. What about you, Skinnnns?
I swapped it with one of my picks because I was looking at it. I originally had 4. I moved it up to 8 on Buffalo because the Jets lost by 15 to the Colts last week, and it wasn't even that close. Like they just. I mean, they got some garbage time stuff there. There's no way they get within 20 of the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are going to win this with their eyes closed.
Their eyes closed with it.
The question, will it be by 2 touchdowns or not?
Possible.
That's the question.
I think it's possible. I think it's absolutely possible. Scriptum, do you think it's possible with the last pick of our order?
Well, I think it's very possible. That's why I'm putting 7 points on Buffalo.
Whoa, everyone's gotten on the Buffalo train except me wearing my helmet. Maybe I'll regret that at some point with it here. But yeah.
It worked last week.
It did work.
Or for your Jacksonville.
For Jacksonville. Yeah, for Jacksonville. The rare instances. I like my rare instances with that. Coming back up, though. We're coming back up to the Commish to talk about some of our quick picks on there. Commish, Baltimore and Miami.
Give me Baltimore for 7.
Baltimore for 7. Grody.
Baltimore for 7.
Baltimore for 7. I'm going to go Miami for 3. So I'm going to go with Icehouse.
Oh, Baltimore?
Yeah.
Oh, let me check my system.
God,
Beep boop, boop boop beep. You lose.
Yeah, I don't like that one. Well, no, you know what? Miami for 4.
Miami for 4? That's what your system says. It agrees with me? That's not a good system.
Hey, my system is 9 through 14. Don't worry about the other picks. The other picks are my own.
Okay, that's not a shot for Skinns. You don't have to worry about that. But Skinns, you got to pick. What's your pick, Skinns? Baltimore, Miami.
Well, Baltimore 6.
Baltimore 6. And then Scriptum.
Say only a 32% chance that Miami is going to win, so I'm going to put 12 on Baltimore.
Whoa, that's a lot. What that is there. That's a lot. All right, Grody, you got not Derrick Henry against New Orleans.
I got the Titans for 10.
Titans for 10 with that there. God, I wish King Henry was there. They're at Tennessee. They're good people. They got a good radio announcer. 8 points on Tennessee. Icehouse.
Let's see. Let me check the system.
What did that? By the system he pulls out.
Yeah, that's good. All right, this is Tennessee for 12.
Ooh, this is a shot, Skin.
Oh, this is one of the system picks.
One of the system picks.
System picks. System service.
And I agree with it, but I got Tennessee for 3.
Interesting. So you got Tennessee for what, Skins?
3.
3 for Tennessee with that on there. Scriptum.
There's an 85% chance that Tennessee's going to win. That is a big 13 points.
Wow, that's a big one with it there.
85%?
85%.
Those odds. All right. See, system picks are winning.
Yeah.
Because Eric's dice said so.
Oh, his freaking dice. That's funny.
You had Skins going. Punch in the numbers on my system.
This is probably about as made up as my system right here.
Okay.
All right, Commish.
I got Tennessee for 9.
Tennessee for 9 with it there. Good. I have going down the list there. Pittsburgh hosting Detroit. Detroit, you suck. You're crappy. 10 points on Pittsburgh. Icehouse.
What is it? Pittsburgh versus who?
Pittsburgh versus Detroit. 8.5. Oh.
Yeah.
Speed round.
Sorry, 7 points on Pittsburgh.
Not a shot. Not a shot part of the system with it there. Skins. Thoughts?
1 point, Lions.
Oh, he's going for some hope with the Lions with it there. Scriptum.
66% chance that Pittsburgh's going to win. 4 points on Pittsburgh.
4 points. All right. Commish.
I'm going to take 6 points and put them on Pittsburgh.
6 points on Pittsburgh with it there. Grody.
I got 6 points on the Lions.
6 points on the Lions. Wow. There. Icehouse comes down to you. Tampa Bay at Washington.
Tampa Bay. Let me see. Yeah, I got Tampa for 8.
The system at work, but not a shot part of the system. Skins.
Just shy of the.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not touching that one.
Ooh. What about you? Skins? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I'm probably not touching it either. I might put 3 or 4 on it. Just kidding, it's fucking max points.
Oh! That's big max points on for Skins with it there. Scriptum.
69% chance Tampa Bay's winning 11 points.
69%. Holy crap with that. Commish.
Jesus.
Yeah, 4 points on Tampa.
4 points on Tampa. Grody.
I got 4 points on Washington.
4 points on
There's
Washington.
Grody. I got someone.
Nah, I'll go with Skins. He seems like a contrarian. 1 point on
Oh, I
Washington.
got 3. Oh, now this is a 50-50 split.
Skins, you get Arizona hosting Carolina.
Arizona's defense is going to score more points than Carolina's offense will. So I got 9 on Arizona.
9 on Arizona. Scriptum.
10 on Arizona. 72% chance they're going to win.
Commish.
I got 3 on Arizona.
3 on Arizona with their Grody.
3 on the Panthers.
3 on the Panthers. Right there. I will be putting 12 points on. Wow. We could do Icehouse.
Excellent.
Who's wow?
It's Arizona.
Cardinals.
Come on. Bruh,
5
bruh.
points on. Yeah, 5 points in Carolina.
Wow.
We go down to Scriptum. Scriptum, you get Denver hosting the Eagles.
That is a 60% chance Denver's going to win. 8 points on Denver.
On Denver, okay. Commish.
I got 12 points on Denver.
12 points on Denver. Grody.
12 points on Philadelphia.
Woohoo! A little battle with it there. I like it. I've got to say, I think for yeah, you're going to Denver at the Mile High Stadium. I'm gonna go 4 points on Denver myself. Icehouse.
Denver's is my 9, so they're in the pick.
They are in the
Shot
system.
category.
They are shot
Yeah,
category.
and then the 9 to 14 category, so they're in there. You best get on it, boys.
Interesting. How many points? 9 points. But 9 points.
9 points.
All right. What about you, Skinns?
I got Philly for 2.
Drops the deuce on the Eagle.
That's a
Poor
shame.
bird. Last but not least, we get the Los Angeles Rams at San Francisco with Commish. What do you say, Commish?
I got 8 points on the Rams.
8 points on the Rams. Grody.
I have 8 points on the Rams as well.
Points on the Rams. I've got my 13 points. I like saving big points for the end. Maybe I can steal some.
I do too.
I'm going to put 13 points on San Fran. Just because they're at home, there might be a crowd advantage. But if I don't see a good crowd advantage, I might move it over to the Rams. Icehouse.
10 points says San Fran.
Ooh, it's another shot game. It's another shot. Oh.
This is it. This is,
Shit. I'm agreeing with too many of these shot games.
the system says 10 points for San Fran.
The system says in revision 21.3H. Skinnnns, what's your thought?
I got San Fran for 7.
San Fran for 7 and Scriptum.
72% chance Los Angeles is going to win this. 14 points.
What is the max points with that?
Oh,
there?
now I'm feeling great.
Oh, max points on a Monday night.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Awesome. Picks are in. Make sure you click save. Don't be like me a couple of weeks ago who was just like, oh, just click on another page there. Let's raise our glasses again to another week of excellent football. Cheers, and we will see you next week, folks. See you later. And that is a